Hi Nick. So this is the Therapick that I sent you with the battery loaded. And so this is a way of stimulating acupuncture points. It's got a little um, something that battery creates some heat here. And you need to push down this button for it to start. And as soon as you take your thumb off, it stops. So if you do leave it on a point, it takes maybe, let's see, maybe 10 or 20 seconds for it to get warm. And then it'll get to the point where it's kind of comfortable warm, and then it'll get to a point when it's a little too hot, and at that point you just take your thumb off. So this is a way to do moxa, something we do in acupuncture with things like this. They're like an herb. It's an herb that you burn, and it makes smoke, and you warm up points. So this is a way to do it without making smoke. So you can do this inside easily. So the main digestive points are on the lower leg here, and I would suggest the first thing you do is kind of run your finger along the shin bone here, so you'll feel that the shin bone is here, the tibia, and what you want to be is on the outside of that, like maybe a finger width lateral or to the outside of the shin bone. And there's points for the stomach all along the outside of the shin bone. Maybe the most important one is kind of near the top, and it's usually described as like 4 finger widths below the kneecap. So if you just go like this, put one finger below the kneecap, and that's about where the point is. So you can stick the Therapick there and push the button and just wait for it to get warm. So I'm starting to feel it get warm now. So I'm going to take my finger off it, and then you can put it back on. And kind of gets hot again, so let it go. And kind of gets hot again, let it go. And then you can also just travel down the leg, just a finger width or so lateral to the edge of the shin bone there, and do it again. I think what I would do is let it get hot on each place you stop, maybe 3 times. So now it's getting a little too hot, so I take my finger off, put it back on again, and slide down a little bit. So that's about it. And you can do it on both legs. In fact, you should. So again, here's the tibia, the shin bone. You want to be on the outside of it, about a finger width, and start out maybe 4 finger widths below the kneecap there. Hold it on here. Let it light up. And release. Do it again. And release. Follow down the shin bone here. And do it another couple spots along this line. So the other thing I would do is just kind of massage along this line. This would be helpful too. And just with pressure, just kind of slide your finger along this line here. And you actually, when you do this, you may notice that certain points are a little more tender, or they feel tight along here. And those would be good points to sit on with this thing too. All these points are on the stomach channel. So these are all good points to use for digestive stuff. Yeah. So, yeah, the massage thing is really useful, and you can, do it more easily than using this thing. And it's a good way to identify points that would be good to treat with this thing. Just if they feel at all tight or tender, or maybe even like there's a little dent there. Any place that feels unusual would be good to treat. Okay, good luck with that, Nick. Let's talk soon.